The Honor MagicBook Art 14 Snapdragon. It's one of the thinnest laptops in the world, and it's the first all-screen laptop. It has an ultra slim design, and hence the name. It runs on a Snapdragon X Elite. Not only is it ultra slim, it also only weighs 1 kilogram, which is amazingly light for a laptop. Most laptops usually weigh not a ton, but they definitely have some weight to them, and you can definitely feel the weight. But this one only weighs 1 kilogram. People can hold it with one hand and have no problem. And it's 1 centimeter thick. It has a titanium keyboard design, which is one of the first that I've seen. It also has aluminum fans, not those heavy metal fans, which also helps keep it at 1 kilogram. Unfortunately, it only comes in one color, starry gray. That doesn't mean the color isn't amazing. It's like this darkish silver, and it looks amazing. It also has aluminum fans and an AI magnetic camera. The AI magnetic camera is one of the most exciting things about it, and this is how it works. There's this little compartment on the side that's specifically made for the camera, and you can store it in there. You can press it into it, and it's almost like it's not there. It's not gonna butt out. It's magnetic, so it won't fall out or anything. And then the reason they decided to do that, instead of putting a camera in the display like with most laptops, it has one of the thinnest displays ever. But anyway, it has a 97% screen to body ratio. That's the most seen on any laptop ever. And if they had a webcam, they wouldn't be able to do it, unless they did what most phones do and they literally stick it in the middle of the screen. Well, not literally in the middle, but like to the point where they have to make a dynamic island or a dot on the screen. That's not ideal for laptops. So what they did, they put it on the side so they wouldn't have to jeopardize any screen space on the display, and it worked. So now you have this little camera that you just fit onto a port on the top that's magnetic. Once again, it won't fall off easily. Most laptops cannot do this because the webcams are only front facing. You can actually flip it around to make it rear facing if you want to literally show something that's happening in front of you and not behind you. You get what I mean? So then you don't got to do this weird thing where you turn the laptop around and then you have to, I don't know, maneuver it easily or something. Not only that, it's like I said, it's still pretty thin, but there is something to note. It kind of juts out the display. It kind of juts out a little to make space for that camera port, but not by a lot. It's not just the fact that you can store the camera that's good. It also has some good features like background changing and eye contact support, so the person can feel like you're making eye contact with them. It has figure tracking too, so that means you will always stay in the center of the screen. Speaking of the screen, we've talked about it a little too much to not talk about the screen specs or the display specs. It's a 3.1K touchscreen OLED display with eye comfort too, so it dims to make sure your eyes are still comfortable. And it's a touch display. Like I said, not much laptops have touch display, even though they should. There's lots of HP laptops that have it. Samsung laptops also have it. Most of them do anyway. But it's kind of amazing to see such a slim laptop have touch display. Remember how I said it's a 97% screen to body ratio? Here's another way to put it. The screen or the display size is 14.6 inches. The body size is 15 inches. You see how narrow the bezels are? When I say that's amazing, I don't think I can stress that enough. It's a 120 hertz display, so that means it could average pretty good when it comes to gaming, even though I wouldn't recommend gaming with it. But that doesn't mean you can't play a couple of light games on it. And it has a 700 nits peak brightness. You don't know how it hurts me to say that, because such a good laptop, they finally had to cut something down. 700 nits is not that good. Oh man, yo, they had to cut that down. At least make it 1000 nits brightness, because we all know how 700 nits is not gonna really help you, especially when you're outside. And being a laptop, some people are definitely gonna go outside with it. I know I probably would. Like, for example, if I wanted to do some work on my balcony on a sunny day or something like that, 700 nits ain't gonna cut it, unless you had some shade or something. But they had to ruin something. Like I like to say, everything has a good thing and a bad thing. It runs Windows 11, which actually reminds me that it does not run on Intel. Thank the heavens, thank God. If it ran on Intel, I would never buy it. Unless it was one of the best Intel chips, because I may have a problem with Intel. That doesn't mean that the best chips are not good. It runs on Snapdragon, which I just realized is the same chip that most laptops use, and it's a good chip. It's kind of like Ryzen, but like Snapdragon. And A lot of Samsung laptops use it. Lots of Samsung phones will use it too. It has a 6-speaker system, meaning that the audio should be good. It has 2 woofers.
Oh no, don't woof.
And 4 tweeters. So that means it'll get the high sounds and it'll definitely get the low sounds. So let's hope that the quality is actually good. It also has Microsoft Copilot plus PC. It also has Studio Effects Co-Creator, and it also has live captions when in meetings and video calls. Now getting into some Honor ecosystem abilities, it also has Honor Share and it also has screen sharing too. Now let's talk about the sides. On the side we have the AI magnetic camera compartment. We also have 2 USB-C ports. We have a HDMI 2.1 port, we have a USB-A 3.2 port, and we have a 3.5mm headphone jack. That was it for this video, and we have officially talked about the world's best screen-to-body laptop, a laptop that only weighs 1 kilogram and is only 1 centimeter thick. That's amazing. This is the type of computers that Razer should be making, considering their names are Razer. This Honor laptop is razor thin. Please share this video with somebody that you know will enjoy. If you enjoyed it, like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below with any question that you may have for me. It doesn't even have to be about this video's topic. It could be about another video's topic, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.